Can I know like your most? Oh, nice to meet you. My name is Christopher.
I'm not shaking your hand. What's my most traumatic experience? I don't know, but I know what yours is. Suck my dick.
A ver, ya, prende.
Yo, look at his
Prende, ¿por qué eres así?
What happened, mamita?
No, just $20.
20 bucks?
For this video that we just shot.
Okay, no, for sure. I'll have my cousin cash up
No,
here.
right now.
How's it
He
going?
needs to pay me $20 for the video that he just took. We'll totally take you right now.
No, I'll pay. I'm down to pay. We're good to pay. Can you not like touch my cameraman? No, I'd appreciate that.
Who the does he think he is?
I think he's
you. Piece of
What?
Who do you think you are?
Huh?
Is that a good thing what he did or a bad thing?
No, that's a good thing.
Take it back. Take backsies, Rainbow.
I hope your left leg and your right leg switch. I hope soon as you get up out the shower, your whole body itch. I hope your top lip grow bigger than the bottom. I hope you run out of gas and when you walk to get some gas, they ain't got it. I hope your shoes shrink as soon as you burn. I hope all of your friends throw a party and your ass don't get invited. I hope you accidentally piss off Mike Tyson. I hope you piss him off so fucking bad, all he think about is fighting. I hope you wake up on a deserted island. I hope ain't nothing wrong with your baby, but your baby keep on crying. I hope money call, but your phone on silent. I hope you drive all the way to work just for them to tell you that you fired. I hope you get heartburn with every blink. I hope you combing your hair in the mirror and it fall out in the sink. I hope the worst. I hope a cluck steal all your clothes. I hope you ain't got no grill, but every last one of your teeth is gold. I hope you wake up and you 80 years old. I hope you get horny and when you open that little drawer, your whole vibrator explodes. Stupid bitch.
Being a young black female and also a teen mother, what do you guys do to give back to the community? Also directed mostly towards ODB. I know Praz and the Fugees do things for the community, but what is going to be your thing for the community?
Nothing. I'm curious about your skill. This indeed. So concludes the appetizer. This AI is going to take our jobs. Yeah, I'd like to see AI go out drinking till 4 a.m. on a weekday and still make it to work on time the next morning.
Fucking nigga, used to fall with Gucci till I seen it like a pussy nigga. Mama know I'm ruthless, talking stupid, made me boss the nigga. They know I'm a house arrest, so they feel like they a bitch. I kill you, then I'm taking what's a gun.
Hey, would it be weird if I asked you out?
No, it wouldn't be.
All right, well, we are closing, so if you would please.
Money. You done gave him some. You gave him some of that dyke coochie. Yeah, you gave him.
Let me ask you this, Daddy. If he give you some money, would you give him some of this straight booty?
Huh?
Would you give him some of this?
I almost knocked you on your ass then, okay? Okay, so don't come in, don't get it twisted, because I'll knock you on your ass on my show. Okay, I'll knock you on your ass. Okay, don't come and play with me, because I'm the wrong one for your dyke ass to be playing with. You understand? I'm the wrong one for your ass to be playing with. I'll knock you on your ass on live TV. You understand me? Keep it straight. You understand me? Don't get it twisted. Okay? So don't get it twisted. Don't bring your dyke ass up in here with that bullshit, because I'll knock your goddamn ass off right here on TV. Okay? Bye.
Alright, y'all.
Yeah, you sure will. Get your dyke ass up out of my...
How much would it be to jerk me off twice?
What?
How much would it be for a milkshake and fries?
How much would it be for a milkshake and fries? Give me one moment.
I'm declaring war on fat gay kids. Not the kids themselves, but on whatever's making them so fat, gay, and pathetic. I'm talking seed oils, SSRIs, MSNBC, and perverts masquerading as teachers and guidance counselors. Sorry, but as an educator, you can't show off your extensive collection of marital aids anymore, okay? America isn't a dance school, a video game competition, or an OnlyFans academy. It's a country. And with the help of President Trump, we'll be focusing on eliminating the things in our society that are turning our kids into effeminate weirdos and skanks.
Ooh, you make it clap? Let me chill.
Oh, he's tweaking.
I'm tweaking. How?
You tweaking.
You fine as hell, you don't fuck with me.
I ain't even gonna lie. You look like you can pick me up. I've been staring at you. You look real strong.
I ain't that strong.
I mean, would you try? Huh? Would you?
YBG Don from DC.
What's your name?
YBG Don.
I'm not calling you YBG. What the f is your name?
It stands for something. Young, black, and gifted. YBG Don. That's what I stand for, Queen.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Can I ask, like, respectfully, like, is that real?
No.
All right, no.
Damn!
It's not you.
Actually, like, really cool though.
It's not you. It's me.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't handle that. Like.
Okay. I get it. It's okay.
Yeah. Damn, Shawty's got a melody.
Holy cow. Maybe there's gang activity here. That's crazy.
Ever seen 100 dudes run at you? That's not a fight. That's a stampede.
So you backing out?
No. I ain't backing out. I'm just saying that we got to rethink the rules. Listen, man, I be minding my business. I be chilling, eating my little kale and shit. And this kid bangs on that glass and yells, "Do the monkey noise." And I'm like, watch out, Lil man.
You know, for a 400-pound gorilla, you are a big wuss. Grow some balls.
Aight, glow stick. Shit ain't sweet around here. Keep talking spicy. And I'm gonna slap the shine off your face and send your ass back to Area 51.
I'm not saying I can't do it. I'm saying maybe we lower it to like 37 max, spread out with snacks in between.
Mm-hmm. Don't y'all get mad when they throw a peeled banana at you? Like, bruh, I can peel my own shit.
Like, I might throw shit at you, but I like my banana clean, respectfully.
Yeah, I know you like that banana in your mouth, all peeled and soft, like you didn't just throw poop at a zookeeper 5 minutes ago.
Bruh, quit with that Diddy shit, bro. I know we swing, but we don't swing that way, you Skittle-fueled space little. They feeding y'all bananas? I only eat gourmet, lil bro. Imported figs, microgreens, Whole Foods on delivery. Shut your Joe Martin looking ass up, man, before I come over there. Y'all sitting here talking about bananas like this ain't deeper than potassium. My boy Harambe got clapped and nobody spun the block?
Yeah.
Oh, nah, fam. I'm loading up the zoo cart. We riding at dawn.
You're cuter than a little gummy bear and you're lovely than a lotus flower. And you look like the girl from Wednesday. Yeah, you do.
It's Saturday, man.
No, Jenna Ortega.
How many sides are on a triangle?
Oh, man, you just... 5.
It's 3. But yeah, close enough.
What about the bottom?
Oh, true. I forgot about that. So you went to college?
Yes, sir. I went here in Jackson, then I went to Harvard. I'm LLC Incorporation. I am one of the last founders. I'm in with the law enforcement. We're police officers dressed up as homeless people and living out here on the streets. We're trying to come forward and say that homelessness is against the law.
You're an undercover cop?
Yes, sir. I sure am. Most likely, I just painted a target on myself.
Did you happen to be mayor?
Yes, sir.
We back, baby.
Season 6, Amped Official.
Come on, you already know what time it is, dog. You know we had to do this, man.
Hey, all the time, man. Let's go.
You got to start it off, though.
Nah, you starting this one off.
You want me to start it off?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I started off. I'm still in the field. A lot of my peers, they've been caught it off. Succumbing to fears is harder to win than living a loss. I know what it is. I once was a kid and then I got taught, yeah. And now we high step across these jobs to go they toes.
Yeah, I don't want a boss employing myself, I'm feeling like Ross. My feelings are thrown, but harder to catch, cause nobody moss. I planted a seed and watching my feed like Kevin Durant. It's hard to compete, this garden is filled with industry plants.
Yeah, that don't bear no fruit for real. Sambo on that table, spend your life trying to recoup that meal. Sony just a fable, now the young is out here shooting for real. And they ain't gon' intervene, you know they love a two for deal.
That Coupe de Ville sliding like it's slippery, ain't it crazy, dog? Disregard that 25 to life. Remember Ray and Claude, you know your freedom last thing on their mind when they be making laws. You gotta sell your soul to make it, excuse me, make the blogs. Fuck it.
It's compensation over validation. Trust it.
This younger nation dodging graduation. They bustin'.
Until we value life just like them pair of J's. Ayy.
They'll put you in that wood and not the Mary Jane.
Come on, dog.
Let's go, man. Season 6, Amped Official.
Plant-based dripping. You boy great, man. Make sure y'all hit me up 954-280-4080. That's my real number, man.
I'm so tired of the same old people acting like they love me, but they're out to feel with evil. I know. I know. Say they made my ride or die, but they probably rather die than to stay by my side. Yeah,
I know.
These things I know.
Okay. Lately I've been chilling by myself a little, thinking if I face another L, it might help a little. It's a lot of shit came with success that they failed to mention, like when you get more money, life get more expensive. I never wanted to be famous, just the money that came with it, and to see my mama face when I tell her that I did it. But I've been feeling like Jaheim lately, trying to find my way back, and all they see is my blessings. They wondering why I say that, not for nothing. I've been hurting bad too. But I ain't never show emotion unless I had to. Never let them see you sweat, don't let them get the best of you. Well, if they can't get the best of me, then I guess the worst to do. So I deal with this loss and all this pain by my lonely, and revert back to the trenches and start acting like the old me, the one I thought I healed from. How I feel everything, but I'm still numb. All these feelings, I'm still just trying to feel something. Damn. Fuck.
Yeah. Hey, okay, I snatch a leaf and jack a beat and rack them fast, go back to back. Used to want them platinum black shit, nowadays ain't that attached. Grew them wicks, I matted flat, the H&K is matted black. Shopify on Acrobats, I'm healthy, can't be mad at that.
It's PBDIPOG, we break them goals like Shaq Attack. Is black on from my shoes and shirt and drawers, even my slacks and hat. Love that candy paint since I was a kid, ain't care about Cracker Jacks. Plus where I'm from, we jack them crackers, can't say where they happen.
Okay, they hate when we say crackers and my mama white, that pack a punch. Plenty times been called a nigga, ain't never been called a cracker once. Get on track, then act a dunce, I eat before and after lunch. Popping shit and action blunts, I pull off plays like action stunts.
I had a hunch, I'm trying to eat 4 I see 12 like we was having brunch. I'm trying to keep it all in line, but damn these tires swerving. Became a boss, no one to hire, guess I fire verses.
This higher learning, this that shit they can't recite in churches.
If so, that preacher might just switch up his entire sermon.
Call Pastor Troy and tell the choir to play vice versa.
Ask God to come down and give me all that advice in person.
It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. Not real far. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it.
Testing.
Okay, that guy gets off. Can you cancel him off right today? Can you get him off? Take him off?
Nigga, I told y'all to talk to me.
Can you
dick hanging, nigga. Y'all don't give a damn about no nigga having no dick in his hand. Yeah, Tommy, y'all don't give a damn about typing to no nigga with no dick in his hand, nigga.
There's all kinds of different things that basically you need more of it. And the very basic example is so we did an analysis of that. The Austin
I'm a
Reed.
proud American nigga. I ain't a Crip.
I ain't the blood, I ain't black, I'm not color, I'm not Negro, I'm the seed of a nigga slave. And it's the birth of a new nation called niggas, never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. It's the nigga nation taking on all gangbangers. Who ready to die, cuz? Blood on phonem, phonem.
Excuse me, ma'am. No porn at the bar.
Oh, it's okay. I'm transgender.
Oh, I had no idea. Do whatever you want all the time.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Nancy. Nancy, that's my mom's name. My dad named me after my great aunt who was a slave. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'll be crying if I look like that too, bro. That's fucked up what they be doing to y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I be saying that's fucked up, like, bro, you probably had the full washing set. Your shit be fire probably if they ain't cut your shit. Fuck it though, bro. It's your life.
Ammo, calico, jacket made out of animal. Videos go viral. Fly thing you ever saw. Came from a dark place. I went from the slums to Park Place to Park Place. Front row at the Barclays. Bars. 4 seats from Beyonce.
Thank you, brother. Man, I love you, brother. I appreciate it, bro. So all you niggas, whites and browns, tacuaches. See, I'm Mexican. I can say what's up, nigga. ¿Qué pasa, güey? ¿Qué pasa, vato? You saw shit. Hey, you saw shit. Hey, you saw? Hey, we make a connection right there, vato.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Corn. Make sure you guys hit that like, that subscribe, all that good stuff, man. I got a lot to get into tonight, man. So we'll be here for a hot minute, just talking about various things, especially when it comes to wrestling. Now these past couple days, I'd say it's been one every day. Today's Thursday, right? So I guess since Tuesday, because it started off with Malcolm Jamal Warner, who died on, I believe, either Monday or Tuesday. And then you had Ozzy, who died yesterday. And then we had Hogan, who died today. Or maybe Ozzy died 2 days ago. Either way, man. You know what they say about people dying in threes and this whole thing. It's crazy, man. And then another guy just died. Another famous person died today. So I think like some kind of singer. So it's been a lot of death lately, especially when it comes to Hollywood and celebrities. But obviously Hulk Hogan, this one is what rocks me the most. Now I'm not gonna sit here and say I grew up on Hulk Hogan like during his prime years, because I didn't. I was not even thought of in the 80s. But even as a kid, Hulk Hogan was that mega star, way bigger star than what he was, in his later years, especially in terms of the way people treated him, which I'm going to be talking about here in a minute as well. But definitely a legend, and definitely, arguably the greatest of all time when it comes to professional wrestling, especially when it comes to stardom. Nobody even comes close. Nobody still comes close. Not Cena, not Rock, not Austin. No one still comes close to Hulk Hogan when he was at his prime in terms of stardom, in terms of traveling all over the world and everyone wanting to have a picture with him, everyone wanting Hulk Hogan's attention. I still felt that as a kid. I still felt what that was like as a kid, seeing other kids wanting that experience. So, again, man, I don't want to spend too much time on, because y'all know me, I don't really like talking about death and all that shit. But I did want to at least acknowledge this and say that I'm glad that TNA is actually not only acknowledging Hulk Hogan and his contribution to the business, because to be honest, there would be no TNA without Hulk Hogan after what he did for that company, in terms of bringing a lot of eyes over to that company in his time that he spent there. Because remember, they were in limbo for years, up until like a few years ago, where they had some security. But remember, TNA was almost not existent anymore after 10 years. So we have to remember that too. Hulk Hogan was still the GOAT 10 years ago and 15 years ago. So, again, respect to Hulk Hogan and everything he's done in this business. Shout out to TNA. And I will say this, tomorrow night, because tomorrow night's Friday at SmackDown, so we better have somebody in some Hulk Hogan gear, some Hulk Hogan inspired gear, because not only is TNA acknowledging Hulk Hogan. They're dedicating tonight's episode, right, that's airing right now, to Hollywood Hulk Hogan. So, again, thank this guy for his contribution. Thank you for everything he's done for wrestling, and all the eyes and popularity he brought to wrestling. And I don't think it'll ever be done again. I can assure you it will never be done again. Now, there are some things that we do need to talk about when it comes to Twitter, because y'all know me. Y'all know that, if I see something, I'm gonna say something. If I see it and I feel like I have to say something about it, I'm gonna fucking say something about it. But shout out to Jaron. He says, no Hogan and Vince would have been indicated long ago in steroid BS. Yeah, facts. No Hogan, no wrestling as we know it. Mega facts. And I don't want to get too much into what Hogan said, but let's remember, Hulk Hogan, not only did he apologize about what he said, and I feel like, look, even if you're not sorry, you don't have to fucking apologize. At least he acknowledged he said something that he probably shouldn't have said, and whatever. And even then, me personally, I'm like, nigga, say whatever the fuck you want. My question to y'all would be, and y'all know me, my question to y'all would be, is she still with that same dude that Hulk Hogan was talking about in that recording? So get back to me when y'all find that out. Anyways, because we're going to get to a little bit towards the negative side of this whole Twitter thing when it comes to Hulk Hogan, because we already know you had the trolls come out as soon as the news hit that Hulk Hogan, somebody even videotaped this dude getting stretched on a stretcher, getting stressed out, getting carried out into the ambulance from this morning. Yeah. And I thought it would be a good idea to post that on Twitter. Yeah. But facts, Jaron, no Hogan, no wrestling as we know it. Facts. Like, we're not going to sit here and say that this guy was the best in-ring wrestler or anything like that, or he was the best talker, but he was the biggest star wrestling has ever seen. Without him, a lot of things wouldn't have happened to wrestling. A lot of things wouldn't have carried over into the next generation of wrestling. And that's what a lot of people aren't getting. This is why I get so frustrated with the people. And I was listening to Bounty in the comments earlier about and go back to my Nikki Bella video that I just put out a couple weeks ago. The Total Divas era bumblefucked everything up when it came to wrestling fandom, because they brought over people that weren't real wrestling fans and never watched a day of fucking wrestling. And now 10 years later, we're seeing the aftermath of that. We're seeing the effect of letting those people into wrestling fandom and infiltrate it. A lot like a lot of other avenues in entertainment that I've been talking about all these years. But what is corn though? I'm just a nobody. So I know if I can see it, the majority of the people can fucking see it. The majority of actual real wrestling fans can fucking see it, but they don't want to call it out for some reason. So this is where we are now, where you're starting to see people literally fighting on Twitter, going back and forth on the day that Hulk Hogan died, because you have pieces of shits that want to come out here and talk bad about Hulk Hogan and say that he deserved this, he should burn in hell, and blah, 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 because of a political belief. What? But we're talking about a guy that has, one, the belief, two, the N-word. So because he said nigga a couple times, and he even said that he wanted his daughter to, he didn't even say he didn't want her dating a nigga. He said he wanted her dating like, an 8-foot tall nigga that was worth $1 million. That's what he said, wasn't it? If I'm remembering correctly. Maybe not in those exact words, but that's pretty much what he said, right? Please correct me if I'm wrong. But because of those two things, and let's remember, after he did the whole apology tour thing, he came back and showed up at WrestleMania, because that WrestleMania that he had with, or the WrestleMania moment that he had with, I believe it was Stone Cold and The Rock, or it was him, Stone Cold, and somebody else at the beginning. Somebody let me know if you guys remember that one. But that WrestleMania, he got cheered. So wrestling fandom was still in the early stages of being infiltrated by these fucking weirdos that decide to go to these events and boo legends. And not like boo him as like a heel, like legit boo Hogan. Like people forget about that he showed up at a WrestleMania after that whole debacle happened. Vince brought him back at a Mania and he got cheered. And then just in the past year or so, he's been booed everywhere because he was endorsing Trump. Let's be real. So I'm sure, we're going to get into some of these fucking trolls, man. But before we do, shout out to Ted DiBiase, because he actually sends out a heartfelt message to Hulk Hogan. So shout out to this legend, man. He deserves his flowers
today. The
on this earth.
Wrestling world lost an icon, but Ted DiBiase lost a very good friend. Hulk Hogan was the man. Way back when Vince McMahon Sr. gave the ship over to Vince McMahon Jr., his first big star was Hulk Hogan. The last match I had, the first time I went through the New York territory, was in Madison Square Garden against this new guy called Hulk Hogan. Vince McMahon Sr. came to me and said, Ted, we got high hopes for this guy. We'd like for you to really get him over. And I did. Well, let's fast forward several years. After that match, Hulk Hogan came to me and he said, thank you so much, buddy. And he says, I owe you one. So fast forward, now Hulk has become the man. I mean, it's like the first action figures and all that stuff. It was Hulk Hogan. He was the guy. He was the superstar of wrestling. And when I went back to New York, when it was now much bigger and all over the country, the first time he walked up to me in the dressing room, he shook my hand and he said, looked at me and he winked and he said, it's payback time, buddy. It's payback time. And after that, oh my gosh, I wrestled in main events with Hulk Hogan. I tag teamed with Andre the Giant, and who knows, but not only was he a good wrestler, he was a great guy and a man of his word. And the thing that I remember most about Hulk today is this. There came a time in his life, just like in my life, where he understood that without Jesus Christ in his life, he had nothing. And he became a Christian. Just like Hulkster, I had become a Christian as well. And I just would say this, Hulk, I know you're with the big man upstairs, and one day we will meet again. I love you, man, and I miss you.
Man, shout out to Ted DiBiase, bro. Shout out to him, man. Fucking legend. I mean, even if you're not religious, man, I don't get, like, what's the point in shitting on a dude that's already gone, bro? And it literally did nothing to you, by the way. Like, we're not talking about some dude that went on some kind of war path. We never heard no stories about Hulk Hogan fucking raping 20 women in the 70s and 80s and no shit like that, or in the 90s. No, but we've heard stories like that about Flair. But if Flair dies today, we're not gonna do no damn rest in piss or no shit like that. So what the fuck are we talking about? What are we doing? So you got some fans that are literally just bottom feeding for no fucking reason because they don't like the fact that Hulk Hogan said nigga twice. Really? Hulk Hogan dead. Black Twitter. Really? Really? And then here we go. Of course, this is what they always do. They comment on their own shit. It's always the first comment. Oh no, this tweet blew up. Hit that like and follow. Oh man, I can't believe I said something that was gonna go viral. Fam, you pretty much told a dead dude to fuck off. And he's possibly one of the biggest, well, I would say possibly. He's the biggest legend in wrestling when it comes to stardom again. He's the most popular wrestler of all time. You don't think you're going to get some heat from that? Especially with you being a blue check mark? All the raises and replies. Y'all did numbers for me. Appreciate it. Like, and he's still fucking just doubling, tripling down commenting on his own. You got to be one fucking weirdo to continue to comment on your own shit. Like, this is ridiculous, man. This is what wrestling fandom has come to. Yeah, I didn't try to get copyrighted for that shit. But this is exactly what wrestling fandom has come to. Like, y'all don't have anything better to fucking do. And yet you want to call yourself a wrestling fan. I say this every fucking week. You have the audacity to literally put in your bios on Twitter, wrestling fan, Rhea Ripley stan, Liv Morgan is mom, Sonya Deville's son. Y'all do that shit, nigga. Like, y'all are, I just don't get it. What is the fascination of coming out here and trying to virtue signal and wrestling of all things that we've seen pro wrestling go through, all the kind of segments where Vince McMahon kind of press the button on the culture and kind of challenge the culture a little bit. After all of that, this is why I was so confused about a year ago when people were clamoring for uncensorship on Netflix. They thought we were going to get the Attitude Era back or some shit. And I'm like, you guys do realize y'all couldn't even handle even half of what we got in the Attitude Era? Vince had the balls to do all of that shit. Ain't no way in fuck they would ever even remotely do any of that stuff today. Want to know why? Because of the people who have infiltrated the fandom. And 2, the sponsorships. 3, Netflix wouldn't go for that. And that's what Monday Night Raw is on. All of Monday Night Raw's fucking library is on there. So, yeah, let's do the math. 2 + 2 = 4. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Hulk Hogan is getting so much slander. It's kind of dark. I would never speak ill of the dead. I feel like it's bad karma. Thank you, Action Pack and facts. And it's, to me, it's not even like the karma part. It's the fact that, like, what did he do? What did he really do to niggas to make y'all get so mad? Me as a black man, me as a guy who grew up on Hulk Hogan, again, not in his prime, but a little bit after his prime, I grew up on it. And I heard the recording back when it got released years ago. And I feel the exact same way now. Unoffended. Unbothered. I wish more people would be honest and talk like that. But for you guys that are coming out here and saying, fuck Hulk Hogan and burning, what are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about? This is what, like, I don't understand where you have people like this that come out here and they'll do this, but with Ric Flair, who has been accused of beating women, all this sketchy stuff, the airplane episode from Dark Side of the Ring, nobody remembers that. Ric Flair drops dead tomorrow. Are we going to get this much hate for Flair? And I'm not asking for it. I'm just saying, are y'all going to treat him the same way, or is it because he didn't say anything that sound racist? Racism is the worst thing of all time, apparently. It is the what? Being a white dude saying nigga 3 times is the worst thing in the world. Worse than beating women, worse than raping women, worse than the PDF file stuff, worse than all that other stuff. I mean, what about the what do you call it? What was it? The Ring Boy debacle from the 80s or 70s? Worse than that. Is that what we're saying? Because the same people about that, the same people that are involved with all that stuff, yeah. Are they going to get the same treatment as Hogan? I don't know. Because they really bashed this dude while he was alive. Booed his ass out of the fucking building. For what? For what? Shout out to Jake, man. Says F for the immortal Hulk Hogan. Yeah, man. I was shocked when I got that news earlier, bro. I was like, fuck. The only reason why I was super shocked about it, because I know they reported about his health not too long ago, like the past like week or so. But yesterday, Jimmy Hart just tweeted out that that he was doing fine, that Hulk Hogan was good, he was in good standing, health was good. But then all of a sudden that this morning, oh, Hogan dead. What the fuck? Because I went to bed. I was like, yo, oh, well, Hogan's good. We all good. Yeah, oh, yeah. Go to bed, wake up, and then boom, get that news. I don't get it, man. I really don't. Wait, let me see if I can. I think I just saw a post real quick. Like, there's a video even of a guy talking about Hulk Hogan saving some guy's daughter's life. Hulk Hogan tells Joe Rogan how his doctors almost killed him with fentanyl. Oh shit. Damn, I can't show it because it's Rogan. I'll get hit for that one now. Damn, man. Yeah. Okay. So I think I found one. So this is a video. This is apparently from Joe Rogan Podcast News. Video footage shows Hulk Hogan a day before his passing. So let's.
That's obviously crushing. People are going. I saw the lines when you're doing like the promo runs. The fans came out.
I don't know why the audio is so low though.
Then obviously this Flow Wrestling. I think a lot of people are excited for this. I mean, you bring sports.
Well, it's real American freestyle, brother.
Yes.
You got to get correct. You might get.
So this was yesterday.
You know what I'm saying?
That is. But is there going to be gimmicks with this?
Wait.
No, there's not, bro. You know, we're giving these amateur wrestlers the NCAA champions.
So a day before his passing. So yesterday.
Elite athletes that have done this their whole life.
Sure.
We're giving them an opportunity to continue on with their dream, basically, because now we can pay these athletes. You know, so that's why we're calling it Real American Freestyle, but it's Real American Professional.
All right. I don't know what he's talking about. I think like some new venture or some new yeah, I don't know. But this was yesterday, a day before his passing. He looks good. I mean, I know we can't see anything below the chest area or below his shoulders, but he iced out, blinged out, got the bandana per use, got the dyed beard. He looks good. Fuck, man. And I wish I didn't just see that video from Joe Rogan and him talking about his doctors trying to kill him with fentanyl too. I'm not too happy about seeing that shit. Because now my mind's fucking yeah. Hogan shout out to Jaren. Hogan said that because he was insecure. Niggas be worried about the wrong shit. Yeah. Facts. Like again, like there's no way we're gonna sit here and try and say like Hogan was some raging racist. Like dudes helped plenty of niggas, man. Like I don't understand. Like it's all documented. We've seen it over the years. Like I don't understand why people are failing to realize like you can be a good person and still fuck up, because I don't know. Maybe that's human fucking kind. All of mankind. Crazy, man. Crazy. He was an extremely healthy man. Jake says. Yeah, so it's weird as fuck. Yeah. Facts. Like it's damn, man. It's crazy. It's crazy because after watching that video, I'm like, bruh, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? Axback says, was it possible his death is linked to damage from many years previous steroid use? It's possible, man. It's possible. I don't know too much about steroids and stuff like that. So I mean, I know some of the effects of it. I don't know if cardiac arrest is one of them. It's possible because I think pretty much any damn thing can cause fucking cardiac arrest nowadays with all the shit niggas eat, including myself. So I mean, possibly. It's possible. I guess we got to wait for a fucking autopsy. But nowadays, can we really trust a fucking autopsy with somebody famous anymore? All I'm going to say is Michael Jackson. Anyways, Jaron says he did go into cardiac arrest. Shit happens at any time. Yeah, facts. Like I don't know if I can I don't know if I can really attest on cardiac arrest, because anything can happen. Anything can cause that. Damn near stress can cause that. And imagine, and one of his interviews, he came out not too long ago and was talking about how he got booed and how it affected him. He literally, I think that was on a Pat McAfee show. He was talking about that. He was talking about getting booed, and people were like, "Oh no, we didn't boo you for that. We booed for this other reason, blah, 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 whatever." And it's just like all because of one fucking mistake. I don't even want to say it was a mistake. One choice he made. Crazy. Jake says it's very possible. I mean, he was a heavy user, got clean, then probably was on much smaller amount for the remainder of his life. Yeah, man. Because correct me if I'm wrong. What didn't the same thing happen to Eddie Guerrero when it came to was it because of long-term steroid effects, or I mean not steroid, long-term drug effects or alcohol effects? Yeah, I don't want to speak on something I don't know, so I'm not saying it was. I just don't know, because the Eddie thing was kind of sudden too, wasn't it? It was sudden for me as a kid, obviously, because I was a kid. Like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. That was 2005 when Eddie died. And then about less than a year later, we got the Chris Benoit thing that just turned everything upside down, just bumblefucked everything, including the industry. Action Pack says life is beautiful. Enjoy every moment and celebrate our stars now. Facts. That's why I always say, man, shout out Ted DiBiase. That's why I did videos on Hulk Hogan. You can find on this channel, by the way, about defending him when he was getting booed. Same thing with Tessa Blanchard, that I'm actually about to talk about here in a minute as well, who might be WWE bound. So spoiler. Jake says he definitely got back on them when he came back to WWE. AGD and was guaranteed still juiced when filming Hogan Knows Best. Ooh, okay, bet. He says, yes, Eddie's heart was in bad shape at the end, was struggling in matches. Like him and Angle were in a lumberjack match and he was collapsing. That's right. Okay. So his was, he was showing signs that he was on a decline. Eddie was. Okay. I was like, was it? I don't remember that being like, when I learned more about it as I got older, I was like, okay, so it wasn't something sudden. It was something that they but nobody knew it was going to be death was going to be the result of it. It was just like, yo, you might need to take you off of the road and go home, get some rest, get some R&R, Jaron says, Eddie had a heart attack, right? Different than cardiac arrest. Okay. So yeah. Cause I think Eddie died of the heart attack. Yeah. So, damn, man, got the comments coming in tonight, man. So, shout out to y'all for the support, for real. Jake, we need to get your ass back on here too if you're still watching wrestling. Yeah. So, man, let me know what you guys think about this whole Hulk Hogan thing, man. Like, I'm just like, see, like, you got niggas doing this shit, bro. Like, can we wait a few months before we start doing this shit? Really? Can we just wait? Maybe like. I don't get it. Like, I don't know if he's trying to take a jab at him, or I don't know if he's just like making a joke. Like, but come on, bro. Come on, man. Again, like, y'all gonna sit here and let the Ric Flairs of the world get away with all this bullshit, but y'all ain't gonna but y'all gonna get at Hulk Hogan. Y'all gonna get at this dude for a couple of words. A couple of fucking words. So here goes a compilation, I believe, of some videos or some TikToks. Again, we're talking about the like bottom of the barrel fucking human beings. So shout out to Lives of TikTok for this one, for finding these pieces of shits, so we can sit here and make fun of them, because this is exactly what they are: pieces of filth.
We care about this? You think we give a? We don't care.
Oh, Hulk Hogan died. Maybe we can get Kid Rock next.
This is where we've come to. This is exactly where we've come to in society. To where these people, and I say this all the time, I get on here, half of my fucking streams is just me fucking a broken record at this point, but I don't give a shit. Because it needs to be said. But you have people that literally go through the process in their minds to turn on a camera, say, I'm going to post this to the entire fucking world of me being an absolute piece of shit. And not only being a piece of shit, not only am I being disrespectful to somebody that's already died, not only am I being disrespectful to their fucking family, not only am I pretty much doing the equivalent of blowing up somebody's fucking tombstone after they've already fucking died, like old dude did the other week. That's some serious fucking beef. But not only did I do all of that, I am now threatening violence on somebody that's still alive, a celebrity that's still alive. Like, are you that fucking stupid? Are you that fucking retarded and that soulless and that emotionless that you're going to go that far to wish death on someone else?
Hulk Hogan's fucking dead. Hulk Hogan's fucking dead. Shut the.
These aren't even wrestling fans. Look at them. Look at them. I can probably tell you, if she does watch wrestling, who her two favorite wrestlers are. Y'all want to make y'all want to guess? Let me think. Rhea Ripley and Roxanne Perez, or Liv Morgan.
Shut the fuck up.
We're not actually.
Nigga. What the fuck am I looking at? Nigga. Or should I say auntie? What the fuck? Never, ever, 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 ever turn on your camera. Period. I'm not even talking about recording it. Don't turn on your camera. Period. Ever. Never take another picture for the rest of your life. Don't take another picture. Don't turn on your camera. Don't ever speak. Just sit in your room and just stay there. Don't even walk outside your front door. Just sit in your room and stay there. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to hear anything you gotta fucking say. That is fucking disgusting. Already. I ain't even heard what this dude had to say yet. I ain't even heard what auntie/uncle had to say yet. But I guarantee you, it's nothing good and nothing useful.
Mourning this motherfucker's death, are we? Bye! Goodbye!
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm trying to be good right now, man. I'm not going to fucking do it.
The half-wit, better known as Hulk Hogan, has passed on, and I, for one, am happy about it.
If you haven't,
Guarantee you this dude takes it up the ass. Guarantee it. Guarantee you this dude is gay as fuck. There's no way this dude's a fucking wrestling fan.
One, am happy about it.
if you haven't heard, Hulk Hogan had a heart
This dude sounds gay.
attack last night. All that hatred balled up in his chest, all that shit finally did its job. Took a long time. Took way too long, in my opinion. And for any
I don't get it, man. I really don't fucking get it. He hurt y'all real bad. I really did not understand. Like, these are the people that are paying the fucking thousands of dollars that you have to go to a WWE special event now, by the way. But these are the people that are paying thousands of dollars to go to the LAs and the Chicagos and the New Yorks, the blue cities, by the way, and 3 of the biggest cities that WWE goes to for big events. Oh, and Philly. But you got all of this happening. Prices going up. Expensive as shit. These are the motherfuckers that are paying all the money to go to these events just to boo the niggas like Hulk Hogan. And now think it's cool to turn on your camera and do a TikTok mocking this motherfucker's death. And I'm not sitting here sucking his dick or anything. It's like, oh, he's a legend. You should never speak ill of him. Like, there's you have to be able to read the room. Because I was going to say there's times where you can do that, but it's not really any times where you can really bash someone, especially on the day that they fucking die. That's why I said that the old lady earlier that was speaking on the shit and speaking violence on somebody else that's still alive, on Kid Rock, of all people, which you could tell what fucking the reason why she wanted that nigga dead too. You already know what kind of bitch that is. But the fact that we have people like this making videos, mocking it, like, what kind of fucking society, what timeline are we in now? What fucking timeline are we in? I've never heard a supposed racist Trump fan wish death upon anyone. Even when Biden was sick, they were sending good wishes. Yeah. Yeah. When these people are on their last strands of health, they will be begging for attention. These people don't have an empathetic bone in their body. No, they will. They'll be so empathetic towards Ariana Grande, who's fucking snorting up her coke up her fucking nose on a rollout to Wicked with that alien that she stars in that movie with, the virtue signaling aliens, and they'll be sympathetic towards her. 100%. Oh, all the hate she gets. They'll be sympathetic. They'll be sympathetic towards people that will virtue signal and claim and go ahead and swipe that victim card that say, oh, I'm being attacked because they don't like black women, or they don't like. No, it's because your movie sucked, or it's because you blame the fans because of the writing, or you're blaming fans because of your director came out and said this isn't made for real fans. It's made for black women, or it's made for gay dudes, or it's made for trannies. So miss me with that bullshit. Or I should say BS. I'm sorry. I need to stop cussing. But miss me with that bullshit when next time y'all want to be sympathetic towards somebody because they used to be a drug addict, and then they want to claim that they're a they, them, and then go back to being a woman. So miss me with that.
Anybody who's like, the left is celebrating the passing, how dare... Fuck him, you and your mother, okay? I just want you to know that from the bottom of my spirit.
Again, I don't get how you can even be that hateful towards somebody that you don't know, you never met. Where did this dude meet Hulk Hogan to where Hulk... Like, I could totally see, and it's another thing too, I could totally see if Hulk Hogan did a meet and greet and was totally a fucking asshole to somebody, especially a kid. Like a kid comes up to him like, hey, Hulk Hogan, I haven't heard a story like that where Hulk Hogan told some kid to fuck off because a kid wanted his autograph or wanted a picture. We've heard him about Ric Flair. I haven't heard a story about Hulk Hogan, again, sexually harassing a woman or sexually assaulting a woman in a hotel or on the road. Haven't heard any of them. But we draw the line at nigga. That's what it's come to. Drawing the line at nigga. Anyways, man, like I said, bro, RIP Hulk Hogan. Because we got some more stuff to talk about. But I at least wanted to show you all that. Touch on the whole Hulk Hogan thing, man. I wish I could do a Hulk Hogan like tribute something, but YouTube, they don't let me show shit. They don't let anybody show shit in terms of like WWE and WCW because all that shit's for copyrighted. Stream will be down in fucking seconds if I did that. So I let me know, man. Let me know if y'all want me to do like a tribute something on Rumble for Hogan. Like we just sit back and just watch some Hogan matches or something. But yeah, hit that like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I know I did a whole hour damn near. I wouldn't even plan on doing a whole hour of Hogan talking about that. But again, man, well deserved because he's a legend. He's the legend. A lot of things we wouldn't be having today if it weren't for Hogan. So shout out to him, man. RIP, all that good stuff. Now, let's do a palate cleanser, man. Let's do a palate cleanser. We just chilling here on a Thursday night, 10 o'clock. Ain't got nothing to do. Ain't doing shit. Shout out to Action Pack. He says, it may sound weak, but I don't tell people my politic beliefs at work or in public. You never know who is around or what they resent. People will wish death. Yeah, I don't. I'm more the person that's just like if you do, like if it comes out, it comes out, but I don't like go out and try and seek it. I don't try and have those conversations, especially when it comes to politics and shit like that, because it is so divisive and most people don't know what the fuck they're talking. Like with me, I don't talk about anything I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So if there's a certain law that niggas is mentioning shit, I'd be like, I don't know that law, never read it. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. There's a lot of laws I have read on in the past few years just for my own fucking to have for my own information. So that when I do have a debate or an argument, I can fucking back up what the fuck I'm saying and it's actual relevant stats and shit and relevant laws. But at the end of the day, I don't go out and talk to people about my, political beliefs or anything like that. I'm not even a very political person to begin with. But at the end of the day, yeah, I don't do that either. Now, if it does come out, it is what it is. Like, there's niggas that I've talked to before that they fuck with me, and then we have a real conversation, and it tells you how fake people are. By the way, you have a real conversation about real shit that's going on in the world and going in our own fucking communities, and then how defensive they get, and they never want to fucking have any kind of conversation with you ever again. It's happened a million times with me, so I'm completely fucking used to it. Again, I don't go out seeking that kind of stuff. If it happens, it happens. It's just the way it is. Shout out to Jake. He says, Thursday night SmackDown used to feel like Friday. Yeah, I did. I actually missed the Tuesday night SmackDowns. Tuesday night SmackDown was where it was at. Because you got especially when they had the big pay-per-views on Sunday, and then you had NXT on Saturday, you had a whole full 4 days in a row of just straight madness, man. You had NXT on Saturday. Let's say SummerSlam on Sunday, and then you had Raw on Monday, and then SmackDown on Tuesday. Man, those are the days, bro. That was about, 10 years ago? A little less than 10 years ago. Dims was the dayses. But let's go ahead and get into our palate cleanser, bro. Let me make sure I have my audio, bro.
Okay, that's perfect.
Y'all can hear that, right? Okay, cool. My audio didn't ding. All right, there we go.
Perfect. Are you headed to class?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Are you on birth?
Oh yeah. So this is wild. I only watched this video once, but I thought, you know what? Let me just go ahead and fucking show this on the stream. This video starts out. We're gonna watch it, but this video starts out with this dude asking this chick, because it just happened so fast. Just in case you guys don't catch it, he's asking the chick, "Are you on birth control right now?" And that's how it goes.
Are you on birth control right now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect. Are you headed to class?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just let me grab your phone number.
What?
And yeah.
Oh, I thought this was like a research project.
Yeah, I mean it is kind of a research project. We got to do it back at my house though. That's where we complete it. Who are you looking for?
Is this a YouTube video?
No, I've been looking for a redhead like all day.
That's how you approach people? You ask them that?
Yeah.
Oh. I
Sure,
don't go to people's houses before I know.
Well, I'll take you on a date. What do you like to eat?
Mexican food.
Bro, the fact that she's still continuing conversation after he asked her that is fucking wild. Fucking wild.
Oh,
You're playing.
I have IBS. I can't do Mexican food, but we can do like Italian food.
That's wait, I'm so thrown off. That's how you approach people?
Yeah. What?
Like I said, man, some pranks, I say this every time I talk about it. Some pranks are like, you're like, okay, that's funny. Other pranks, again, this is a harmless fucking prank, even though it's like I said, it's wild to be asking just random strangers if they're on birth control. Because you're going to get a whole mix of fucking reactions with that being your first question, asking somebody. But
I don't understand what's the problem.
I don't know. That's weird.
It's weird?
Yeah.
How should I have approached you?
Like, hi, how you doing?
Hi, how you doing? My name's Julian.
I'm Leah.
Leah, nice to meet you. I don't want to get you late, so we can just make this quick here. You can just put your number in, and I'll text you and fall in love and stuff, and go from there.
So this is what you ask people that a lot?
Bruh, she's putting the number in, though. No fucking way. She's putting that number in, fam.
Your go-to?
I guess.
You gay? Okay. You have a good day.
Bruh. She put that number in, fam. I am fucking
White girl going through my mind. Sarah Jess and Julie too. White girl, Julie, Beth, and Sharon. Help me unwind. The more I see, the more I do.
Speaking of white girls, Ronda Rousey, who has been rumored to be joining WWE or rejoining WWE within the next year, comes out with this new selfie. Now, although I'm a sucker to thirst traps, I ain't gonna lie, but this is not about a thirst trap. This is honestly about 6 months after her getting birth, by the way. This is obviously about her. Somebody said fuck off, so I ain't gonna go into comments. But this is about her in WWE. I want to fair the question to y'all about, do you think that if Ronda Rousey given a fair chance to come back to WWE and they give her something good, because I do believe there was a lot of potential there, but she fucked it up. And then they paired her with Shayna Baszler towards the end, and that was horrible. Her last match was horrible. Well, it was that like octagon match or whatever the fuck they had, knockout match with Shayna Baszler. Horrible fucking match. And horrible exit for her. I am open to Ronda Rousey coming back. I mean, look at what we have in the women's division now. Now, I'm happy that Naomi is the women's champion on Raw. But who is she going to be feuding for the next, couple months? Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Until Liv Morgan comes back. And maybe Roxanne Perez. But there's no other woman on fucking Raw. I mean, maybe Bayley. But Lyra and Becky are feuding for the IC title. I don't see Lyra moving up to women's world title anytime soon. So whether it's Raw or and SmackDown's in even worse shape in terms of the women's division. So unless they come up with something good for the women's division, especially on the SmackDown side, I don't see why they wouldn't bring Ronda Rousey in. She has a lot of potential. The question is, will she ever fucking use it before it's too late? And who's to say? I mean, who's to say it is too late right now? I don't know. But what we could have gotten with Ronda Rousey, we got robbed. We got robbed by her. Just want to let you know that. Jake says, damn it, Ronda has great talent, but her last run hurt her stock. Yes. Indeed. Now, I want to fair another question, y'all, because we are going to get into an AEW question here in a second, pertaining to somebody else. Somebody I was just talking about last week, by the way. Somebody who was being grateful. Could you see Ronda Rousey in AEW? And would she move the needle in AEW? Because Mercedes Moné didn't. Mercedes Moné did not move the needle. Sasha Banks in AEW did not move the needle. But Ronda Rousey in AEW, could that really happen? I don't know. And I don't know if she would even want to go to AEW. I don't even know if she could even bring in the fan base to AEW, to be honest. Just because of the kind of hardcore fan base that they have. Because she's not, and when it comes to in-ring work, she's not that great. Again, Jade Cargill is what they wanted Ronda Rousey to be, in a way. And even Jade Cargill, who still can't wrestle, by the way, can't pull off a Ronda Rousey-esque type of run. And it's been, what, a year and a half now? Of Jade Cargill's run? Jade Mid-Cargill's run? I don't know, but let me know what you guys think about Ronda Rousey, because I do believe that's something that she could. I mean, it's a possibility. Her going to AEW. Now, would I actually want to see her at AEW? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. So I'd rather see her in WWE than AEW. But speaking of AEW, Busted Open Radio came out with a video yesterday. MJF stopped by the studio to talk with Auntie LaGreca. So I don't know why the fuck Dave LaGreca would ask a stupid ass answer. I mean, ask a stupid ass question, and MJF comes up with a stupid ass answer about Goldberg and AEW and a possibility of him even showing up. Oh shit! Hold up. Hold on, I gotta move this real quick. And there we go. All right. Sorry, the laptop that I'm using, for some reason, after a few tries, the audio goes out. I don't know why.
Injuries can happen at any time. Seth Rollins gets big topic on the show the last week, and it kind of ties in with Seth Rollins. Unfortunately, injuries can happen at any time. Seth Rollins gets injured, and you never want to see that. That sucks.
Horrible.
And you had that final match with Goldberg. A lot of fans are thinking about AEW should sign Goldberg. If Goldberg had problems with the way he got sent off on Saturday night's
stop
main
you right
event.
there. Have you seen me on Rosie O'Donnell as a child?
Yes.
Do you remember the two names of my
No
favorite
way.
pro wrestlers when I was a kid that I stated when I was a very young, small 5-year-old boy?
Was it The Rock and Goldberg?
It was. If Goldberg wants some, I'm right here. But I will embarrass him. I will demolish him. I will snap, crack.
MJF stock has gone down since he re-signed with AEW. What was it, a year ago? Now, enough about MJF. Don't really need to talk about him. Yeah, great wrestler. But MJF is, and he's definitely the best thing to come out of AEW. But let's be for real. Is MJF versus Goldberg going to sell money? Are you going to pay $60, $60+ for a pay-per-view of MJF versus Goldberg? No. No, we're not. We're really not. So there's some confusion, because if I was MJF, I would say we don't need him. I love Bill Goldberg. It would be a dream to be in a match with him, but we in AEW we don't need Bill Goldberg in the ring in AEW, let alone backstage after him throwing WWE under the bus for no fucking reason, no less than 48 hours after having the red carpet rolled out on him.
And pop every single tendon, ligament, and bone in his stupid, old, musty body. You know who's next? Nobody. I'd be last. Capiche?
Yes.
So if he wants a proper send-off, he should be facing a generational talent. I'm right here if he's interested. But A, I'm going to need to pay a lot of money if you want to see that match. And B, I would imagine he doesn't come cheap either. So a lot of stars have to align for that to happen.
Do you think?
Yeah, and so whoever's paying that is not going to get their they're not going to get their return on investment. You're not. You'd be lucky to sell out a large arena, but other than that, pay-per-view buys not going to happen. You're not going to get your ROI on that. In terms of feedback, you're not going to get your eye on that. In terms of an actual match between MJF and Goldberg, now the bell has to ring, and you've got MJF on one side, you got Goldberg facing him in the other turnbuckle. In between the ring bells, where it actually matters, guess what? I'm not feeling that either. Remember what I said about the Gunther Goldberg match? It wasn't that great. They tried their best to make Goldberg look good, but it's not just the age. It's like the dude's broken down. He's already had plenty of mishaps in the ring already prior to that. But again, kudos to WWE for at least saying, you know what? I know Vince promised you a retirement match. You didn't get it. Guess what? We're gonna create an entire show surrounded by you and do it. The exact same red carpet that he was walking on, he pulled right from under WWE once he crossed that path into retirement. And he did it on the Ariel Helwani show on a Monday fucking morning. No, we do not want to see him in AEW. No, we don't ever want to see him in a ring ever again. Respectfully. Hit that like and subscribe. So I just saw Fantastic Four a few hours ago. And make sure you guys catch my my spoiler-free, I guess, esque, because I didn't really spoil anything, but I kind of describe what happens in the end of the movie as a short here on my channel. So make sure you guys go there after the stream and watch my short little out of theater reaction of the movie. Now, with that being said, I'm not necessarily here to talk about the movie. I want to talk about this fucking weirdo right here. This guy openly admits while interviewing Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby for the Fantastic Four, basically the rollout for Fantastic Four, he's interviewing them. This motherfucker openly admits to them that he didn't even write his own questions. That the questions were, what is it, Chat GPT or AI? Same thing, right? AI, Chat GPT.
Not the tool I thought it was for
No.
writing questions. AI is not the tool I thought it was for writing.
Yeah, so like, bro, what the fuck? So this is what I ended up retweeting. Imagine getting an interview. Imagine getting to interview Vanessa Kirby and Pedro Pascal for Fantastic Four and using AI to make your questions instead of doing your own research. Facts. And this is the generation that I'm talking about. This is the type of fucking work ethic or lack thereof that I'm talking about when it comes to quote unquote journalism. Exactly what I'm talking about. You got motherfuckers out here that are openly admitting to two Hollywood stars while interviewing. This isn't after the interview. This isn't before the interview. Like, hey, just want to let y'all know my questions that I'm going to be asking are AI generated. Oh, I'm sorry. He's British. Or AI generated. The AI generated. But you didn't even have the audacity to do that. You didn't have the courage to do that. The honesty, the integrity to do that. You know what you did? While the cameras were rolling, when you know millions and millions and millions of people are going to see this clip now, that you used AI to ask you questions and you work for a big company that gave you access to interview two Hollywood stars, something that people that at least aspire to do actual journalism would dream of doing. I don't even like Pedro Pascal, but if I had a chance to interview him, there'd be a whole slew of questions I would ask him. None of them would be fucking kind or nice towards him, but I'd ask him some honest, fucking hard-hitting questions. Or if I'm actually interviewing him for a movie, maybe I should ask him questions about the movie. Because it wasn't this guy that asked him, it was another guy that interviewed them as well. Pretty sure that motherfucker's gay. Because he was asking Pedro Pascal about his nickname, Daddy. Asking about his nickname, Daddy, when he's on a rollout and supposed to be asking questions about a fucking movie, a Marvel movie, with arguably the most important family in Marvel. And you, of all people, got an interview with this cast, and you decide to ask this stupid ass question. But I'm sorry, man. If I was Pedro Pascal or anybody else involved with this fucking cast, they got interviewed by these at least those two twats that we've already seen all over Twitter, I'd be furious. I'd be like, fam, stop wasting my fucking time with people that don't care about the shit they're asking us about. I am firing my fucking PR agent the second I get out of that fucking interview. I'm be like, fam, why the fuck would you put me in that fucking situation to where this nigga's asking me questions AI generated? At that point, I might as well just be talking to a fucking wall. Fuck, man. Like I said, man, like y'all think I'm exaggerating when I say that fandom has been infiltrated. I'm not. As a matter of fact, I feel like that's an understatement at this point. I really do. I feel like that's a huge understatement because this is the shit that we've been given. It ain't just wrestling. It ain't just movies. It ain't just shows. It's music as well. Who are all the top stars in rap? Who are all the top stars in pop now? All fucking weirdos. All that want to virtue signal and represent every damn thing under the sun that is unmoral or immoral, actually, is would be the word. Immoral. And everything under the sun that has nothing to do with them and their talent. This is no different. This is no different. Speaking of music, Linkin Park's Mike Shinoda claims fans lashed out at new singer Emily Armstrong because she's a woman. So talk about not being able to read the room, first of all. Seriously, talk about not being able to read the fucking room. When this Emily chick was first announced, it wasn't because she's a woman that we said, yo, fam, hold up. Why are we replacing Chester? That was the question. That was the first question. Why are we replacing Chester? Now, her being a woman is maybe part of the problem, but it's not even the biggest problem. It's the fact that you're replacing the legend. And it's the fact that you're going on tour with a woman replacing the legend. And I even had somebody, because I had a conversation the other day with one of my boys, and he asked me, he was like, yeah, but what about old dude from Stained? I forget, Aaron Lewis. He was like, what if they replace Chester with him? And I'm like, no. I mean, like, that'd be cool. You can quote unquote replace him, but call yourself a different band name. It's not Linkin Park. It's not. If it ain't Chester Bennington in it, it ain't Linkin Park. Period. And we'd say the same thing about Mike Shinoda. If Mike Shinoda passed and Chester Bennington was still alive and they tried to replace Mike Shinoda, and no. But look, man, I don't understand where Mike Shinoda, where he's trying to deflect, to be honest, because it's not like you're going to gain new fans by saying this, because all it's telling us is that you're not being able to read the room, or you're just straight up lying. You don't want to talk about the real reason everybody's frustrated with the band, why you guys couldn't even sell out your own fucking tour. Gee, I wonder why. Because it's not Linkin Park. In a new interview with The Guardian, Mike Shinoda explained why he thinks part of the band's fan base was outraged over Armstrong, 39, joining the group 7 years after lead singer Chester Bennington's death. There were people who lashed out at Emily, and it was really because she wasn't a guy. Are you fucking kidding me? Because she wasn't a guy. Yes, Mike. That's the reason why we lashed out. Not because you were replacing Chester at all. No, it's because she wasn't a fucking guy. Get out of here, man. I really hate New York Post's freaking site. The guitarist claimed that critics were used to Linkin Park being 6 guys with the voice of a guy leading this song and haven't adapted to the band's new iteration. Yeah, gee, I wonder why. Dude, the first song or the first live performance that I watched, I don't want to say live performance, but the first what do you call it? Sorry, my freaking laptop just threw up. But the first live appearance that I saw of her featuring with the band, she was singing Numb. And I'm like, bro, y'all really have her singing the classics too? Like, y'all don't even have her singing the new songs. Y'all got her singing the classics on tour? And y'all wonder why people ain't buying your fucking tickets? Now, bro, talk about reading the room, nigga. You can't even read the damn, like, you can't read the stadium. You can't read numbers. You can't read sales. You can't do 2 + 2. You getting 5 somehow. They were just so uncomfortable with what what it was that they chose a ton of things to complain about, because there are a ton of things to fucking complain about. Main thing, replacing the main guy of the band and still keeping the band's name and having that person perform the songs of said guy. They're pointing in 10 different directions saying, this is why I'm mad. This is why the band sucks. I'm not even saying they suck. I never said the band sucks. I'm saying they can't read the fucking room, and this is why they can't fucking, this is why they ain't sold out. Armstrong, also the lead singer of the rock band Dead Sarah, joined Linkin Park last year as the group reunited for the ongoing From Zero World Tour. The singer received backlash in part due to her connection to Scientology. Nigga, what? Nobody gives a oh my gosh, man. And her support of actor and Scientologist Danny Masterson before he was convicted of rape in 2023. Bro, nobody, like, nigga, it was a small fraction of people that were complaining about that. Nobody was really concerned about that, fam. Several years ago, I was asked to support someone I considered a friend at a court appearance and went to one early hearing as an observer, she wrote in a social media statement in September 2024. Again, she doesn't need to explain herself. Nobody's mad at her. She's the chick that took the job. Mike Shinoda and the rest of the band and whoever fucking greenlit this shit and we even had this idea to begin with is the fucking problem. I don't need to hear this sob story about this chick. I don't need to hear. Now, look, man, I have my own thing about, Danny Masterson. I still love Danny Masterson for what he did as an actor. Again, I don't know about all that other shit, but Danny Masterson to me, in my book, is still a legend. Period. Acting legend. Period. And again, I'm not attacking this chick. All I'm saying is we don't want her in the band. As a Linkin Park fan, we don't want her in the band. As a matter of fact, we don't need a Linkin Park anymore. There's no more Linkin Park without Chester Bennington. Period. Make a new band. Make a new name. It's that easy. Literally. I'm not saying you guys should retire and never come. No, dude, if y'all want to stay in business and stay as a band, do that. And add the Emily Armstrong chick. Cool, good for her. Girl power, yeah. Oh, yeah. All that good shit. But don't do it under the Linkin Park banner. That's all we're asking. And then here she goes. She pretty much backtracks on supporting Danny Masterson like a bitch. Soon after I realized I shouldn't have. I always try to see the good in people and I misjudged him. I have never spoken with him since. Unimaginable details emerged and he was later found guilty. So now you're saying that, oh, I wish I didn't support her. No, like, This is what I don't understand. If something happens and the actual facts come out, and it comes out that he was a horrible person and it was actual evidence, then I get it. But you don't need to come out and say that, oh, like, you don't need to explain yourself. This is the one problem I have with fucking famous people in general. They always have to fucking explain themselves when they do and say shit. You don't need to explain yourself. If I go to a court hearing and support somebody who I consider a friend, even at the time, and it turns out they were a horrible person or whatever, I'm not going to say, yeah, I'm not going to explain to the public that, oh, yeah, I misjudged him. No, at the time, I didn't fucking know that. I supported a friend. I'm not going to apologize for what I did because at the time, I thought they were a friend. At the time, I thought they were somebody that I could trust or wasn't misjudging. But now you have the Emily Armstrongs of the world. They want to backtrack to make herself seem like a good person. Just own it, fam. Just fucking own it. But what would you expect? Woman. Armstrong told The Guardian that she wasn't prepared for the negative public reaction to her joining Linkin Park. Bullshit. There's no way you thought it was a good idea. There's no fucking way you thought, yeah, they're going to love me. They're going to love that they're replaced by, like, this is why I say women are fucking delusional, bro. Either you're lying and you knew for a fact, because we live in reality. You have to be reality based. You have to know people are going to be mad. The Linkin Park hardcores are going to be mad. Or honestly, you're just fucking delusional. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was the latter. Because girl power, yeah. Not this. No, not this. I was a little bit naive about it, to be honest, Armstrong said, adding that she used to avoid social media for mental health purposes. Yeah, this ain't looking good. I should have read this whole article, man. This is really making her look bad, bro. It's making me not like her. Oh my God. Mental health now, like, God, dog, man. If there was something really, really pressing, I think our PR would talk to us about it. But I'm old enough to know the difference between real life and the internet. No, you're not, because you just said that you had to quit the internet for mental health purposes. Yeah. So don't sound like that you're old enough to know the difference. It sounds like you may be old enough, but you still don't know the fucking difference. Amidst Linkin Park's tour, Shinoda said there are some things that he'd feel weird playing or including One More Light from the band's final album with Bennington. Wait. So you draw the line at One More Light, but you didn't draw the line at Numb. I think she did In the End as well. I don't know if she did Somewhere I Belong, but I wouldn't doubt it if she already did Numb. So, I mean, if you ask me, this is horrible. This is absolutely fucking horrible PR for them already. Just coming out with this damn article. So, Shinoda noted the song was originally written for a woman at the label that we worked with who passed away. Then after Chester passed, the world decided that it was about him. And so that's just too sad to play. I get that. I 100% understand that. But again, like, why are you drawing a line at a song that's too emotional to play? Why not draw the line at, I don't know, all of the classics? Literally all of the classics. His 29-year-old son, Jamie Bennington, slammed Linkin Park for adding Armstrong to its lineup last year. And this didn't tell you guys, this wasn't a hint that maybe you guys shouldn't go through with it. This is why I don't ever fucking understand. When the family of said person that died, especially when they were such literally the heart of the band, the front man of the band, the most popular one of the band, the most effective, well, I wouldn't say effective, but that's kind of rude. I won't go that far, but you know what I mean? He was the lead guy. When his family comes out and bashes y'all for adding Emily Armstrong to the fucking band, maybe that's a hint. You probably should not be having Emily Armstrong replacing the legend in Chester Bennington. Maybe, just maybe. Jamie claimed Shinoda had quietly erased my father's life and legacy in real time during International Suicide Prevention Month. Holy shit. Holy shit. He also brought up Armstrong's Scientology connection and said the band failed to address concerns over their diverse fan base. That part I don't give a shit about. I don't give a shit about the religion shit. Like, oh my God, she's a part of Scientology. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck about that part. But yes, the quietly erasing my father's legacy and life in real time. That's the part that should be the loudest to the entire band. This is the part that they should be paying attention to. This is the one where they should be going back like, oh, maybe we shouldn't be doing this. Maybe we shouldn't be including this chick in our band. Because it's not going to be good for our legacy either as Linkin Park as a band. Now, are they going to get inducted? They might have already been inducted to the Rock Hall of Fame. I don't know. But they will be. They will be. And I hope she's not involved with that. I really hope she has nothing to do with that. Because now she's a part of Linkin Park. So now if they get inducted to the Hall of Fame, is she? I don't know if she's going to be. I don't know how that shit works. I really don't. But yeah, I just want to bring that to you guys' attention. As you guys know, man, I'm a rock head, so I at least had to, talk about that. I've been talking about that for well over a year at this point, ever since they announced her and brought her on, as pretty much the replacement for Chester Bennington. And like I always say, man, stop trying to replace our legends for no fucking reason. I hate reboots. I hate fucking remakes and shit like that. And it's the same thing when it comes to like bands and music and everything else. Like, stop trying to replicate something that was so original, something that's already been fucking done. Stop. Get some help. But yeah, hit that like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Let's see, what else should I talk about, man? Got some other stuff. Oh yeah. Damn. So I want to ask you guys something about WWE, because it looks like they're going to they're starting to bring PLEs, the pay-per-views, to movie theaters. And it's going to be starting with SummerSlam here in a couple of weeks. So I'm actually kind of curious. How many people are actually going to do that? Seriously. I wonder how many people are actually going to go to the movie theater, buy a ticket for a wrestling pay-per-view. Especially with how cheap it is just to chill at home and watch it for $10 or $12, however much you pay for Peacock. You're paying more to go to a movie theater to watch it, which, I mean, I get it if the experience is great. I've never done that. I don't know how that would be, but I would not assume that it's, I wouldn't assume that it's full. I wouldn't assume that it would be packed everywhere. I don't even think WrestleMania would be there. Like, if they took WrestleMania and put it in movie theaters in big cities, I still don't think it would do anything. I really don't. Bars are different, but movie theaters are more like a theater setting, popcorn. It's also expensive. Concessions there are expensive. It's cheaper to go to a bar. It's cheaper. It's even cheaper to stay at home and just order pizza or order wings or something, or get some food on the way home, and then watch your $12 pay-per-view on Peacock. So going to the movie theater, I don't see that as being effective. I don't really even see that as being fun unless you had like a party with you and you couldn't even do that at your own house or something. Then I could probably see that. But even then, it's just weird having that at like a movie theater. I don't know, man. But let me know what you guys think about that. Hit that like and subscribe, all that good stuff. But it looks like Tessa Blanchard is heading to WWE. No, it's not. Never mind. I just now saw that I got pretty much Sintel. So never mind. If anybody doesn't know what I mean, you guys, if you don't know what about NBA Sintel on Twitter instead of NBA Central, they have one for WWE now, and or for professional wrestling, not just WWE. But so sometimes I gotta make sure I catch that shit. Does anybody want to know why women, or wonder why men aren't approaching them anymore? Why women don't let dudes approach them anymore? Well, let's go ahead and watch this video. Make sure I have my audio good.
Oh my God. These men are crazy. They're relentless. They're ruthless. I'm in Whole Foods, right? And I'm shopping in the cosmetic section because I like to decompress. Okay. And while I'm in there, this guy comes and stands next to me and he's like, he's holding shampoo and conditioner and he's looking at what I'm looking at. And then he's like, do you have a moisturizer recommendation? Like, I was told I need a moisturizer, which already I'm like, a woman told you need a moisturizer because your homeboys are definitely not saying, hey, buddy, you're looking a little crusty.
So already, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I don't know why this dude already has zero chance with this chick. These chicks' brains are fucking cooked. Cooked.
You might need a moisturizer. So I'm like, okay, red flag, whatever. And I'm like, I don't know. You don't want to ask.
Wait, so she said, well, hold on. She said red flag.
Like, whatever. Not saying, hey, buddy, you're looking a little crusty. You might need a moisturizer. So I'm like, okay, red flag, whatever.
Red flag because he did that? See, I thought red flag meant like a deal breaker. I thought a red flag was something that's actually bad to where you're like, yeah, I probably would not want to deal with that in a relationship. I probably wouldn't want to deal with that in general, period. To me, that is red flag. This, what she describing, was the dude talking about moisturizer because he's trying to hit on her. Which, of all people, I don't know. Like, I don't know what city she's in. So maybe she is the hottest chick in that city. Got to be some pretty ugly motherfuckers for her to be the hottest one, the one you run up to. Now, she ain't bad, but she ain't all that either, especially with them tats.
And I'm like, I don't know. You don't want to ask me. Meanwhile, I'm like looking at all the mad hippie shit, right? And so he's standing there. He's like, I like your tattoos. That's really why I came over to talk to you. I saw you over there. And I was like, oh, so you're following me. And he was like, whoa. I'm not.
And yeah, y'all don't believe me when I say that women are cooked, bro. Y'all don't believe me when I say that shit.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Following you. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So then he was like, you really don't have a moisturizer recommendation? So I show him the Mad Hippie and I go, this is literally the moisturizer that I use every single day. This is my favorite. And he picks it up. He's like, all right, I'll take a recommendation. And then he walks away. I just had a feeling, did a circle around the block. The moisturizer that he had taken, he had circled back when I went around the corner and put it back. Okay, you little freak. Oh my God.
Whoa, wait, what? Did you just say he looked like a freak?
And put it back. Okay, you little freak.
What the fuck, man?
God damn it!
Ridiculous, man. Fucking ridiculous. You're going to get mad that a dude went out of his way to hit on you. And not only did you get mad and upset about, like, I don't get it, man. Like, back, and I hate saying back in my day because it was only maybe like 10 or 15 years ago. But like back in my day growing up, when I was a teenager, chicks loved getting hit on. And chicks still do nowadays, depending on the chick, obviously. But why are we seeing more and more of this? Why are we seeing more and more chicks just getting disgusted by getting hit on? But then we know why, because at the very end, she said he looked like a freak. So you can't admire the dude's work. You can't admire the dude's effort. I've been hit on the chicks that I've had to decline before. Not many, because I don't get hit on like that. You know what I mean? But I have been, and that I have declined before. And I'm not nearly as fucking disrespectful as this. Like, what the fuck? Because at least I get flattered when anybody's like, "Oh, you kind of handsome. You kind of look good." I'm like, "Damn, thank you." I'm always flattered. But again, I'm not gonna say that you have to give him attention. You have to talk to him. But fam, not only did you give this dude a hard fucking time and pretty much was a bitch to him, you decided to turn on your camera and be a cunt and show the entire world that you are a cunt. and also show the entire world why this generation of women, their minds are fucking fried. Zero personality, because you all sound the same when you talk about this shit. He came over me and started talking to me, acted like he wanted the moisturizer I was looking at. Yeah, that's kind of part of the game. Like that's kind of part of, you know, sparking up a conversation when you're in a fucking store. You kind of talk about what's on the shelves and what the person's looking at, or like at least he didn't walk up to you and start off with the tattoo shit and say, I like your tattoos. I love your tattoos. At least he didn't do that shit first from the jump. But you can get mad at this nigga for the effort. And then to make matters worse, you're going to make a fucking video about it. Bruh, I heard a woman say that women are fucking savages a few days ago. And I'm like, man, it's just perfect words. Exactly perfect word. That's why whenever I'm a savage, I never feel fucking bad. Because y'all do shit like this. Anyways, man, hit that like and subscribe. All that good stuff. Let me see if I have any more topics, man. Almost 2 hours, yo, man. Almost 2 fucking hours. So make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. I am going to come out with some videos here as well. If I don't make any videos, if I don't clip any of the topics that I did tonight. But I do want to thank everybody that came through tonight, commented, liked, sent in some support, had some conversation. Shout out to Jake. Shout out to Action Pack. Shout out to Jaren, of course, and everybody else who came through, the silent viewers, all that good stuff, man. And yeah, man, I'm shocked at the support tonight, for real. I think I got a few views on this.
Holy shit.
So, anyways, man, I will be back at some point next few days. Be on the lookout. Keep them noties on YouTube. Keep the noties on Rumble. You never know when I'm going to do another watch along on Rumble. And it's your boy Corn, and I am OU.
Thank you, brother. Man, I love you, brother. I appreciate it, bro. So all you niggas, whites and browns, tacuaches. See, I'm Mexican. I can say what's up, nigga. ¿Qué pasa, güey? ¿Qué pasa, vato? You saw shit. Hey, you saw